stop to a mysterious spiritual plane.
Alright, let's react to this. First game is from Obsidian.
We love creating worlds with deep themes, dynamic gameplay, and thoughtful reactivity. And Avowed is no different.
Avowed. So what game is this? Okay, show me gameplay! Show me gameplay!
It's colorful, it's vibrant, it's strange. It's one of the most incredible settings in the world of Eora. There's going to be a lot of great secrets to discover.
Yeah, but is the world of Eora any good?
And you're going to have a great time getting
I don't care if it's the best place in the fucking gutter. It's the gutter.
Our combat brings the best of the moment-to-moment fun that comes with action-oriented gameplay and the depth and breadth of choice that you get with an RPG.
Well, as long as they don't turn the one into a machine gun.
Our team's overarching goal is to empower you with choice. So we developed a flexible combat system that allows you to quickly swap from spellcasting and sharpshooting to melee combat. We want to give you the freedom to mix and match your loadout to fit the way you want to play from moment to moment, uninterrupted. For all battles, you can combine a variety of weapons.
Wow, melee feels clunky, man.
Against a wide range of enemy types. It's not just hacking and
yeah,
slashing.
one seems just a pistol with a one skin.
Powerful melee attacks, blocks,
no, melee is clunky.
Special attacks.
Okay, some magic.
To approach combat with a one-handed wand, it feels quick and snappy when dealing damage to enemies at mid-range. Using the Tanglefoot ability, you can stop enemies in their tracks, giving you the
this melee is
is
Skyrim level clunky.
It's important to pay attention to the types of enemies you're dealing with. Some units are extremely defensive, some are brutishly difficult, and others you must make sure you prioritize or their healing capabilities will put you in a tough spot. To help with the different encounters you will face, we provide customizable loadouts that can be quickly switched during combat. That means you can play however you want. Equip a sword and shield and charge.
He surely can read.
Dual-wield pistols and control the encounter mid-range.
That's okay.
Or even
it's supposed
to feel like
right?
a gunslinging mage.
He's not supposed to fuck this up.
Wand to freeze enemies, and then use your offhand weapon's power attack to shatter them. We've worked hard to keep you constantly engaged as battles unfold by creating a balance between pressure and
yeah, but that is nothing new.
Players
we did that in Borderlands, we did that in Shadow Warrior. Nothing new.
As they get to know the game,
you know, the elemental damage, frozen the foe and then shatter them. Nothing new. We've seen before.
You may encounter in Shatterscarp.
Oh, there's a side quest, okay.
Your journey through the Living Lands. As you're exploring, you come across the bodies of these fallen soldiers. And as you explore the remains of the battle, it's up to you to determine who, if anyone.
I just hope they aren't spoiling one of the best quests or side quests. Let's only hope.
In other words, you're a gang of vigilantes. Not that I'm one to judge.
Here. Take my badge. Take everyone's. Our families deserve to know we fought and died for them.
Is this AI?
Isn't always what it seems. We embrace moral nuance and gray areas.
Was that AI speaking? Jesus.
Complicated situations.
My squad and I rested in the cave by the water last night, and as we were sleeping, we were ambushed by those miserable Zorips. I was so surprised and
well,
so dark.
That's a little bit more nuance in this vocal delivery.
Those monsters alone.
But I am not yet sold. It's not AI.
Sergeant Asui never has a thought he won't say out loud. So what did he tell you? That Captain Ruiki was sick? That I was paranoid? That I was a dumb baby? I heard it all often and loudly. Wait, if you found Sergeant Asui, why is he not here with you? What happened?
At the end of the quest, you have a choice.
Oh man, it doesn't feel natural. It doesn't feel fluid. You know, you went from paragraph to paragraph.
Battle isn't something you can prepare for, is it? It's not my fault. No, they should have never have camped in the cave. I'll take the badges. I'm going back to Third Born.
But if you confront him, if you believe that he fled the site of the battle as an act of cowardice, then he might challenge you to a fight to reclaim his honor. Either way, when you return to town, you'll see the consequences of your actions and the choices you made during this quest.
Don't spoil it.
Creating an immersive experience like Avowed is anchored in the world we build. Art director Matt Hansen and the team have worked to create a unique, colorful, and dynamic visual style.
From the outset, we knew that we wanted Avowed setting to feel rich, weird, and wonderful.
They all say that, don't they? They
They
all say that. Rich and wonderful, full of choices that matter. Yeah.
Dull or verdant spaces with sickly ones, we can better deliver complex emotional experiences for our players.
Oh, so
The
emotional.
Living Lands is a continent of untamed valleys with
Just
widely
a
varied
a
biomes,
bunch of
from
buzzwords,
luxuriant
man.
forests to volcanic wastes, and each of those regions itself is a conflux of storied landscapes. All of the regions have a lot of special things associated with them, but I have a deep place in my heart for Shatterscarp. As you're wandering the wastes of Shatterscarp, you might notice
Okay.
off in the distance a vibrant jewel of color. By
an
transitioning from
oasis.
destitute, muted tones of a wasteland of sand and marching in towards a beautiful oasis, there's the
Yeah, I
opportunity
called
here
it.
for life, for adventure, and even a little danger.
We hope you've enjoyed this look at Avowed. We're thrilled to share more about the game.
Yeah,
in the
man,
coming
sure, I
months,
will try
and
it,
we
of
can't
course.
wait
It
for
is
you
in, it
to
will be
explore
on
the
Game
Living
Pass,
Lands
correct?
when
So,
Avowed launches
of course
this
I will
fall.
try it. But, nah, this melee, man, the melee combat is what's breaking it for me. It's the melee. Maybe the shot, maybe the weapon is better. The range combat is better. Okay. Next. Fall. Okay, in the fall. So, 3 months, in a span of 3 months. Now, let's go to the Ninja Tyrael Elf Blade. I liked the first game, it was okay.
Hi, I'm Dom
Unsettling, but
Matthews,
okay.
Studio head here at Ninja Theory in Cambridge, UK. We're now in the final months of development on Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, and the team is working hard to bring you
Final
an
month,
unforgettable
so
journey into Senua's unique
it
world
is not
and her
this
battle for
quarter.
survival, where we
Winter?
have once again combined high fidelity
Holiday?
and immersive presentation
In the
with a
holidays?
shorter,
In the winter?
narrative-led experience that focuses on the things that we really care about, and that we hope you care about too.
You see how surrounding you are. Do you see how the pitiless world stamps you down?
Senua is back with a new quest. She wants to stop the Vikings who raided her village right at their source, in Iceland. But not just her quest has changed. Senua herself has grown since the first Hellblade. She's made peace with her past and is no longer in such fear of her visions and voices. While the Furies are still her constant companions, she
Okay.
encounters new people along the way, some of which will value her unique perspective, and
Seems
others who will
interesting.
reject it.
Little by little, this
First game
settlement
was okay, man. Combat was,
became my tribe.
well, it was fine. There was not much depth.
In the game, Senua
in the
arrives
combat,
in
but
10th century Iceland
maybe
on
they
the
changed
trail of the
that
Vikings
this
who have
time
been
and
enslaving
improved
their
the
people.
combat, because the
In
story
we're trying
was
to be as
fine.
faithful to
I
history
liked
as
it.
we can up to a point, establishing a solid framework and then building more surreal elements on top. Senua will face up to giants who have plunged the land into chaos, and which in turn has seen the rise of the Droiga, a violent threat that has swept through the settlements that she'll discover. Senua will make new enemies and
Okay.
also new allies who will come
Oh.
to see her unique perspective as a beacon of
Allies.
light, and she'll
But
discover along
what,
with
that
us
can
how
join us in
this
combat?
viewpoint can have its advantages.
Is that what you are saying? Show us, please.
Senua is a Celtic warrior who experiences psychosis. seeing things that other people don't, hearing voices, and having unique beliefs about the world around her. To bring Senua's perspective of the world to life in a truthful way, we have once again worked closely with Professor Paul Fletcher at the University of Cambridge, as well as people with lived experience of psychosis.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Yeah,
It's terrifying.
mental
Players
health
will find themselves
is a
traversing
reality.
beautiful and hostile environments, seeking answers from patterns and signs that Senua sees in her own unique way, and battling through encounters with enemies that will push Senua to her limits.
On Saga, we've taken everything to the next level. With a new motion capture space, a bigger stage team, a stunt crew, and a new cast.
We spent a lot of time planning.
Yeah,
the motion
I bet
capture
they had a
shoots,
bigger
thinking of
budget to make
what
these
events
ones, so
would be
of
good
course
to
things
bring
will
into
go
this
into
fight.
scale.
How can we make this fight feel different from the previous?
Which is fine, as long as they don't
We have
fuck
all new
up.
combat for the sequel. One of our key goals was
Okay,
the
it seems
ability to
faster.
actually tell a story throughout it.
Right? Combat seems a little bit
It does feel
faster.
very different from the first game, but it's very brutal and you're very invested in it. Senua isn't a superhero. She's fighting for
I
survival.
think this
and
is
we want
new.
the player to feel her struggle in every step of her journey. We want the player to always feel like
He has
they should
finishers
straight
now.
through, just
That's cool.
survived it.
Mel knows Senua better than anyone, better than I do. Her instincts are amazing, and she really doesn't need much help from me. On stage, our main focus is storytelling. So I get to watch the actors and see all the beautiful expressions on their faces. And then I have to wait a little while, and then I get to see that all again in-game, in costume, on location, everything. It's a great experience, a great process.
I'm sure
Every
it
discipline
is.
in the studio is unified in achieving a deep level of immersion to help
Okay,
suspend your
the-
disbelief and pull you into
The
Senua's story.
setting seems cool.
We were lucky enough to do a few reference gathering trips in Iceland. You have to be there. The sense of
Based on
scale,
Iceland,
everything is
which is
incredible.
always a good thing.
And you see a scene,
Iceland
or you
is
see a small
beautiful.
section of the game, and you're like, yeah, that works. That's amazing.
Senua experiences reality differently, and a part of this manifests in the voices.
Yeah,
she hears.
audio is a big thing in this game. Yeah,
These voices
because the
come to life
voices
through binaural audio,
all
which
around you.
provides a good representation of this type of auditory hallucinations. As we focus in immersion, binaural audio is perfect for this because through headphones, you
Listen to his
surround yourself in
Spanish
three-dimensional
accent.
Space. In the first game, we are to the voices.
Mine
that
is a
Senua
Portuguese
listens in her
one.
head. In this game, through a spatial audio technology,
Which is not better.
and, some extra little things within the game.
Oh,
There's
nice,
music
nice
that
audio
binaural.
gear you have there.
It
Some
seems
Genelec.
has
Okay.
potential to be binaural,
Of
so
course, of course.
Everything is spatialized
Professionals.
around you, and it's a very beautiful experience. Music is a strange language in the sense that it speaks to our emotions.
Yeah, man,
fast
play
and
this
deep.
game with
It's
headphones.
not only about quality, it's about personality. So when
You'll
you listen
shit
to
your
Hellblade,
pants.
you know it's Hellblade. On the music, we are working
Nice
with
tune.
Heilung, which for me is a personal privilege because I really admire them. We feel their craft, their depth, their meaning in the music. It really connects with our game and elevates it to something really special. We are also working with a heavy metal singer, throat singers, and our very own Furies. They sing so beautiful, and we add that binaural touch of music. So this
Yeah, look how they
creates a very
record the
immersive and a
voices.
very
Yeah,
special
that's
and unique
cool.
experience.
That's cool, man. So it's
Our
not
mission here at
software.
Ninja
They
Theory
really
is
go
to
around.
craft
That's cool.
life-changing art with game-changing tech. And that's our aim in Senua Saga Hellblade 2, is to not only see where Senua goes next, but to deliver something really meaningful for our players.
My hope is that they will really connect to Senua as a character, and even if they can't really relate.
I
to what
already
she's going
connected.
through,
I'm already
someone that
connected with
relates to
her.
that character,
She's
and
great.
They can then understand that person better.
Well, I don't want to sound cheesy, but in a way I'm Senua, right? she exists and doesn't. It exists through all of our work, through
Okay,
every ninja.
you don't want to sound cheesy, but you are sounding cheesy.
Creating this character that grows
Stop,
and
man,
grows
stop.
and grows and grows and
Stop.
keep growing and keep changing. So that makes it real.
I'm so
It doesn't.
proud of the love,
It's a video
care, and
game.
passion our team here at Ninja Theory are putting into Senua's Saga Hellblade 2. Our hope is to not only create a game that is great to play, but to craft an experience that leaves you thinking and feeling. From our combat gameplay through to our action set pieces, from our cinematic scenes to our puzzle solving, everything is crafted in service of Senua's journey. A journey that you can embark on May 21st.
May, all right, May. Wow, that's sooner than I thought. That's sooner than I thought. Okay, cool. What's next? Let's go to Oxide. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. They said they didn't have a shadow drop. Is this the shadow drop they say they wouldn't have?
Greetings, Xbox players. My name is Masaru Oyamada, producer for the Mana series here at Square Enix.
Hello.
聖剣伝説 Visions of Mana の情報を Xbox ユーザーの
Sneak peek, Visions of Mana. So okay, it's not a shadow drop. Okay.
コンソールゲームとしては約17年ぶりとなる聖剣伝説シリーズの完全新作。聖剣伝説シリーズは1991年にファイナルファンタジー外伝として誕生して以降、マナと聖剣をめぐって描かれる愛をテーマに、個性豊かなキャラクターたち、
I heard good things about these games. Never played them. Not my thing.
これまでに17作発売され、長らく愛されてきました。
They all come to Game Pass? No way.
これまで培われてきた聖剣伝説としての世界をしっかり感じられるものを目指して鋭意制作中です。フィールドでは自然や精霊とのつながりを感じられる色彩豊かな聖剣伝説の世界を体験してもらえると思います。シリーズおなじみのモンスターたちも本作に登場しています。
Well, that's a nice game for my nephew to play and my little niecey. It's a cute game.
聖剣伝説 Visions of Mana の内容を紹介していきたいと思います。
So cute, the game. Really? Oh, look at those plushies, man. Look at those plushies.
To Xbox players. 初期の頃からシリーズ作品に登場しているモンスターたちは私が考案したものですが、中には小学生の頃すでにイメージができていたものもあります。今作は初めはドット絵からスタートしたモンスターたちを
Yeah, that's why they look so childish. Yeah, because they were in his head since he was a child. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense.
聖剣伝説ファイナルファンタジー外伝を作っていた頃から自分
The
の
bad guys look so
モン
cute.
スターたちは立体的に生き生きと動いて、これまで自分が携わった作品ではそれらをどうやって当時の技術で表現できるかにこだわって作ってきました。
Put them on Game Pass. Come on, put the game on Game Pass.
モンスターたちのただ可愛いだけではなく恐ろしさの部分もしっかりと表現できているので、バトル中はモンスターたちの表情にも注目してください。
これまで聖剣伝説シリーズには空を旅する海を渡る手助けをしてくれる頼もしい仲間たちがいましたが、今作には広大なフィールド体験に欠かせない新たな仲間が登場します。陸上を猛スピードで駆け回ってくれるピックル、
Mounts and everything.
新たに考案してくださっています。
Alright.
新たな仲間を考えるにあたっては 今作のマスコットキャラクターになるくらい
Yeah, it's adorable indeed. It's adorable.
漠然とした思いがありました。その上でヨークシャテリアの毛並み、見た目はアルマジルによく似た仙山港や古代エジプト神のアヌビスの子供といった具体的なイメージが浮かんできて、それ
It's
ぞれの
cute.
特徴を
It's
取り入れ
cute.
ながらラフデザイ
I
ン
will
を書き
give
起
him
こしま
that.
した。デザイナーにも
Look at
ア
that.
イデアを出してもらいながら、足の長さや丸まった時のイメージなど、ゲームの中での見え方も考えながら調整を重ねていき、ピックルは誕生しました。
もう一つの挑戦は楽曲面です。過去さまざまなコンポーザーが携わられた楽曲の雰囲気が感じられつつも、最新作として素晴らしい新たな楽曲が生まれました。 BGM でもしっかり
Okay,
伝説シリ
the
ーズらしさを
music
感じてもらえると思います。
seems cool.
過去シリーズの楽曲を
Right,
手
this
掛けた
fairy
クリエイターたち
tale
が全
kind
100
of
曲という大ボリュ
music.
ームの制作に挑んでくれました。
Good score, I think. It's a good
新
score.
たな試みとしてフィールドの探
With
索
the,
か
with the
ら
fruits.
バトルまでをシームレスに体験できるよう、今作ではインタラクティブミュージックを導入しており、
It's okay.
冒険の没入感を高め
It
てくれま
seems
す。
a cool,
探索
cute
中の
game
BGM がバトルに入った瞬間、アレンジ
for
が
the
効いている様
child
を実
in
際に聞いてみましょう。
for the inner child, right? You can see there's no gore in the game, right? Yeah,
本作は
yeah.
アクション RPG 聖
It's
剣
a
伝説
game
のアクション部分が強化さ
for
れています。
children or for the inner child in each one of us. I mean, I'm 50 and I would play this. Why not? So cute. It seems cool. It's not my kind of game, but I will try it for sure. If it is on Game Pass, why not?
その力を宿した武器を使うとバトルを手助けしてくれるようになります。精霊によっては様々な特性の違いがありますので、その効果とともに聖剣伝説の世界らしい不思議な力で爽快なバトルを楽しんでいただけます。
So there are elemental spirits in the game.
オリジナルモンスターやピックルにも注目してほしいのですが、聖剣伝説ビジョンズ・オブ・マナーは聖剣伝説らしさを感じてもらえる作品になるよう、小山田君を中心にチームのみんなが頑張って作ってくれていますので、ぜひ発売日を楽しみに待っていてください。私自身もプレイするのを楽しみにしています。
聖剣伝説シリーズとして初めて Xbox ユーザーの皆さんにお届けする本作。
Releasing on Xbox, so no Game Pass.
今後も様々な情報をお届けしていきますので、ぜひご期待ください。
It will be a missed opportunity if you ask me.
Xbox ユーザーの皆さんに楽しんでいただける日が今から
Seems the game is made for Game Pass. Okay, in the summer. It's a good time to release the game in the summer. Children are at home. Go to Oxide. And the most anticipated... I don't even know what game it is. But I am sure it's highly anticipated.
We founded the studio in 2013 with our decades of personal experience building some of the most beloved strategy games of all time, like Civilization V.
It's a
We came together to
strategy
create
game.
something new and innovative
All
in a
right.
genre we all love. Ara History Untold is the game we've dreamt.
Oh, Ara, okay. Ara.
Is an homage to historical
Okay.
gamers, strategy gamers, 4X gamers. It features all the depth and gameplay fans of this genre love, where you'll explore the world, expand your nation, govern your people, and engage with your rivals on the international stage. But it isn't just more of the same. With Ara, we wanted to challenge some of the preconceived notions about the genre, push it forward in a modern, empowering, and truly compelling and approachable way.
For example, we have over 100 instruments on display in the office, which are all things that we purchased in order
Okay,
to add to
and
the soundtrack and
what does that have to do with
expand the game and make it really good.
with everything else?
Hi,
It's
Dan.
breaking the brick.
That's Dan. We started in his basement. It's been an amazing process to see from concept to completion.
Okay, I don't get
We
it.
started small, building a robust game.
Show me
engine,
how you are
questioning our
breaking the
design
mold.
assumptions, and prototyping out features, rediscovering what made us fall in love with strategy games in the first place.
The end result is Ara, the historical grand strategy game that presents a living world where you can rule how you want to rule and chart your own path to becoming the most
Taking a
prestigious
sip
nation
of
on the
water.
planet.
Excuse me.
We knew we needed deep systems with outcomes that encourage exploration and give players the power to experiment and make meaningful strategic choices while still having agency over their playstyle.
We also wanted to explore more in different parts of history and give players from around the world the chance to see the game reflect their unique perspective.
Around the world, I'm sure you will have a Portuguese one.
We knew that for players to feel the impact of
I'm
their
sure.
decisions, they would need to see their choices reflected in the game.
All over the world. Yeah.
One of the first differences you'll see
Sure.
when you dive into Ara is what we call the living world. It's a procedurally generated alternate Earth, bursting with life, an intuitive, authentic, and immersive space, a blank canvas for players to paint the society of their dreams.
The living world isn't just a map. It reflects the choices players make over the course of the game.
How can I implement anarchy in
Settling of the
that?
wilderness to cultural influence on
How can I implement chaos? I can't. I'm sure I can't.
We
Right?
want players to feel like they're truly occupying the world, leading their people as they
Don't say we can build the world we want, because I am sure I cannot build anarchy.
and no feature better exemplifies this.
It will not work in this game, I am sure.
To win a game of Ara, players will compete with their rivals to build the most influential, impressive, and important nation the world has ever known. This is measured by prestige, the player's score that proves their worth as a leader.
Prestige.
System gives players the chance to
Prestige.
decide what kind of leader
What
they
a
want.
terrible
They want
word.
to pursue
Word.
great works of arts and culture,
Prestige.
military might,
Jesus.
scientific advancement. The choice is theirs. In Ara, there are no set victory conditions. Players get to decide what is most important to them and focus and prioritize on those goals while still being able to win the game.
Personally,
Really,
when
dude,
I play Ara,
if this is on Game Pass, I'm sure I will try to build anarchy,
throughout human history, like the Great Pyramid of Giza.
so I can go back to you and say, look, it doesn't work.
And game-changing abilities to the nation that constructs them.
Another aspect of Ara that I'm personally excited about is our crafting system.
The crafting system offers a unique challenge to the player that they generally won't see often in the 4X genre. Succeeding at balancing, gathering the right things, turning them into the tools that you need, and then finally getting to the outcome.
I really hope this is optional, because it's a kind of micromanagement. It's not fun,
Crafting plays out in Ara at a
for me
national
at least.
scale, with players honing and combining the natural resources they harvest into all manner of goods and components. Those are the foundation for everything, from international trade.
I really hope they have some automated crafting, man.
Manufacturing the weapons necessary to draft military units. The crafting system in Ara encourages thoughtful, advanced planning. It
Oh
rewards players who
fuck.
can see the strategic
This game will be a chore, man. Will be a chore. Oh no, it will be so dull, so boring.
Strategy games have players alternate.
Oh, now I have to build 200 swords for my and 400 shoes. Jesus.
To navigate uncertainty.
What were they thinking?
Plan for a variety of scenarios in the moment. This system makes Ara just feel more real. In a typical strategy game,
Well, real sometimes means boring.
with simultaneous turns, generally speaking, those times
Real is not necessarily a good thing.
stay engaged rather than having those periods of downtime where you're not doing anything.
It's not easy sifting through all of history and picking what to include. For Ara, we wanted to offer a fresh perspective, so we looked at cultures and societies throughout the millennia with the broadest lens possible.
Where this approach really shines is in our leaders. Leaders are so often seen as military personnel or prominent government figures, but leaders come in so many different forms. They're thought leaders, scientific and cultural prodigies, and many more.
Each leader in Ara has a number of special abilities determined by their personality traits, as well as a powerful and unique leader trait informed by their contributions
I
to
want
the
a Portuguese leader. There were many, especially in the 15 and 1600s.
Few that may surprise them with how fun it is when those leaders are handed the reins of power.
For us at Oxide, Player feedback is the only way to really understand.
Well,
what
I
the
am
game
giving you my
It gives
feedback
us
right
that
now.
Priceless perspective from the people we're making Aura for. You.
Building the game alongside real players has given us that critical player feedback. In the end, we believe this makes for a deeper connection between the players and the game.
One of my favorite examples is when we first introduced the concept of dangerous wildlife to the game. It turns out, in our first iteration, it was maybe a little bit too aggressive or disruptive. We knew we should probably make a change when one of our insiders made a forum post that was just,
Cougars, cougars,
Cougars, I hate cougars!
someone get these feline demons away from me. I'm happy to report, based on more recent feedback, that I think we ended up in a good place with the overall threat level of mountain lions to a player's citizenry.
It's been years of hard work to bring you a strategy experience like no other. And we're so excited that we can finally see the finish line.
Look at me, I'm so dorky.
Hands on the game later this year.
My
Launch of
god,
Aura is
man.
only the beginning.
Dude, make it about the game, not about yourself.
And continue to
Please,
push the
man,
players and
please.
support the game into the future.
On behalf of everyone at Oxide Games, thank you for joining us today.
Yeah, thank
we
you.
can't wait for you to play Aura and to create your own history.
I bet I can build an anarchy. I bet. In the fall. By then, we all forgot. This game will be forgotten by then. What's next? The Indiana Jones. Okay. Machine Games. They make good games. Let's see how they do with this one.
Välkommen till Uppsala, Sverige, här hos Machine Games. We are really excited to finally be able to share our work on Indiana Jones.
So share.
Since the first film came out, Indiana Jones has always represented the ultimate adventure. Even today, it's one of the most iconic franchises in pop culture.
Yes,
In
indeed.
this
Yes,
game,
indeed.
you aren't just playing as Indy, you are Indiana Jones. You will see through his eyes and experience
Indiana
a journey
Jones.
that we hope lives up to the
I am Indiana Jones.
When Todd Howard first told us about his vision for the game, we knew
What?
it would be a very good fit to help bring it to life.
Tom Howard was involved in this? Oh fuck. Okay, now my expectations drop hard.
What kind of arc he was going to have. And as the years went on, I thought, who would be like the best studio in the world to make this? And it was my friends at Machine Games.
Of course it were your
I remember
friends.
pitching Lucasfilm on the game and being, a little bit nervous because, look, it's, Indiana Jones, and their response was just overwhelmingly positive, and just that excitement has bled through the whole
No
project,
shit, Sherlock.
and they have just been so
Of course they were
trusting
excited.
and supportive of everything that we want to do with the game. It's been a long time. I've been a fan of this my whole life, and I couldn't be more excited to show you what the team here has been up to. Let's take our
Dude,
first look at the new
just
Indiana
because you are a fan your whole life, that brings nothing to the table. Nothing, man. Yeah, you are a fan, so fucking what?
While you were playing your pointless game,
Let's watch.
I was playing you. You're wondering if maybe you should have built yourself a life of meaning instead of ending up here, dead and forgotten in the sense of Africa.
Looks like him. It looks like him.
Myths. History. Just
So,
different ways to
a little bit of Lara, a little bit of Uncharted. Okay.
years of humanity's thoughts and beliefs.
I mean, they can't possibly fail, right? They can't possibly fail in the franchise like this, right? I mean, it's Tomb Raider and Uncharted with the original guy. in the first person. Okay, that is different.
Built sites of great
It's
spiritual
first
significance.
person.
If you were to draw a
Okay.
line through these ancient sites around the globe,
I wasn't
you could have
expecting
perfectly
that.
aligned circle.
Bonk,
Had run-ins with
bonk,
these guys before. Trust me,
bonk.
it ain't a walk in the park.
Okay, then. Let's see if you can keep up.
What do you mean if I could keep up?
Okay. Oh, right. Oh, cool. Set pieces. Nice. Well,
Patron of the fallen angels. Protector of the Chukulimani.
it looks great, man. The game looks great. And the Great Cycle. Indiana Jones and the Great Cycle.
You have any idea how old that was?
The voice is not bad. Right? The voicing.
Indiana Jones is such an iconic character, and he means so much to so many
Cinematic
people.
producer.
Everyone here at the studio has their own indie stories and memories. Most of us grew up with his adventures and have been fans of the movies and the character for years.
Again, being a fan, man.
He's a
It
charismatic everyman. He's passionate
Okay.
and determined. And for us,
Let's
he's synonymous
continue.
with adventure.
Now we have the opportunity to tell a new Indiana Jones story for a modern gaming audience. Our game is all about putting you
Modern
in his
gaming
shoes,
audience.
letting you see and feel what he sees and feels.
That will be
For us,
received
machine games,
very
we
well.
do that best through first person. It's the ideal perspective to bring you into the rich, exciting, and interactive world we've built. We believe that being up close and personal to the
Man,
adventure is key.
I'm already seeing the internet flipping about the gay man.
Cracking your whip.
Oh my god, this is gonna be great. I'm reaching the popcorn.
All of these are much more intense in first person. But we still want you to have those
Fucking
moments.
pronouns! This is gonna be great, man.
In environmental traversal, we pull the camera back for a third-person view.
I'm so glad they did it because I'm sure they know what they are doing. They know. They are doing it on purpose. So some people will freak out, you know? Some adult man, white man,
The mysterious giant of a man makes off
fucking pronouns.
historically insignificant artifact, sparking Indiana's curiosity.
I
Following
can't
the event,
wait.
Indiana heads to the Vatican, hoping to learn why this
Oh,
particular
okay,
relic
let's
was
focus on the
stolen.
game. The game looks good, okay?
Aren't what they
It
appear.
seems to be nice. It's in first person, which brings a little different flavor to the genre. Okay.
On next plane to Rome. Stop. Need help. Stop. Meet me in Vatican. Stop. Indy.
We always talk about how clever Indiana Jones is. That had to be one of our guiding principles when we were thinking about the type of game we were making. It wouldn't be Indy if he wasn't using his wits to get through the situation. The most authentic Indiana Jones experience we can make is the one that makes you think first.
Tomb Raider, Uncharted, they all did it. But this is the original. This is the OG. No, right? Indiana is the OG. He inspired Tomb Raider. He inspired Uncharted.
Through the environment to get around enemies, observing enemy patrols and using them to your advantage, or using the tools at your disposal, like the whip.
It's an amazing global adventure with action propelling you through your journey.
We have these really diverse environments for you to explore. Indy's journey will take him to the forgotten temples of Sukhothai, the pyramids of Egypt, the snow-peaked Himalayas, and beyond.
We look carefully at each location and the time period the game is set in, and we're trying to make it as authentic.
It's the Second World War, right? The period is fighting the Nazis, which is a great theme, considering.
One of the biggest ways to do that is with the music. John Williams is the original composer for the indie films, and we're really lucky to have found Gordy.
No, wow, okay. They brought the big guns. John fucking Williams, okay.
We also take a very movie-like approach to things like cinematics. We're very physical with our production style. We use a lot of stunt actors. Things like this help us bridge the gap between making a game and making a movie.
And of course, our characters do a lot to help bring the world to life as well.
This is the future of games, man. Get over it. They will become more and more cinematic. It is what it is, man. That it is necessary. It isn't necessarily a bad thing, okay? Get over it.
She's been tracking a lead for
fucking pronouns.
She's found an ally in this determined American professor. Their paths are intertwined, and they'll need each other in order to get to the bottom of this mystery.
Okay, then. Let's see if you can keep up.
Fine. What do you mean if I can keep up?
We always love our villains and think we might have found our favorite one yet in Emmerich Voss. He's this intensely psychological man. He's obsessed with the human mind and manipulating it.
He's highly intelligent and the perfect foil for Indy. They're both brilliant,
narcissistic psychopath.
passions and obsessions, but driven down wildly different roads.
Very good.
Creeps up on you and gets under your
Yeah,
skin like
this
he gets
deliverance
under
was great in this moment. I liked it.
And forgotten in the sense of Africa.
One of our mottos for Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is adventure first.
Great
But in every
deliverance.
indie adventure,
Who's
there are
voicing?
always those
Who's
moments where
voicing
he finds
the
himself in the action.
the villain?
That's been one of those balancing acts for us, and we've ended up with this sort of hybrid experience that mixes melee combat, stealth, and gunplay.
How you approach any given situation is up to you.
Bonk.
You may choose to sneak around.
See
them,
that's why
or maybe
the first
just
person is
shovel
good,
and
man.
whack them on the back of their head.
Moments like this.
And when you can't use your wits,
And we saw that in Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk was great, was way better in first person than if it were in third.
we want it integrated into every aspect of the game.
You can use it as a traversal tool to make your way around the environment. You can use it as a distraction. And yes, you can absolutely use it in combat. Everything
Whoa,
you
that's
expect
cool.
in this whip, and hopefully a little bit more. Puzzles are a
Man,
key feature.
I really hope they nail the combat, man, and the story, because this game has everything to be the GOTY, you know, the game of the year. Everything.
Are just there for the players who want to experience them.
But we can only hope, no? Right? We can only hope.
And hidden puzzles that blend right in with their surroundings.
One thing
Looks
I
great.
love about our game is the level of interactivity that we have. We have this world of mystery where anything could potentially hide a secret. The more you look, the more you'll discover.
The more you buy, the more you save. Oh, Jensen.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
I want to thank you all for joining us for our big reveal of Indiana
That's okay.
Jones and the Great Circle.
No,
Machine
you are
Games is
welcome.
known for creating these roller coaster experiences with huge set pieces, surprising twists, and immersive narratives. It's
Can only hope.
exciting for us that we have been able to stay so true to the Indiana Jones franchise.
Good luck,
and
good
create
luck, guys.
such an
Is all I
authentic
can
experience while still being able to showcase what
say
makes
now,
us
man.
us.
Good luck.
We are making a game for everyone, whether you are very familiar with the franchise or not. Because at the heart of Indiana Jones is an incredible adventure, and I think that's something everyone wants to be part of.
Yeah.
I'm also very excited to announce that Indiana Jones and the Great Circle will be coming later this year, and we cannot wait to share more soon.
Yeah. That Todd cameo. Bonk, bonk, ping. Later this year when? When? Game Pass. It's on Game Pass, man. This will be a Game Pass seller, man. Okay, they didn't set the date, but that's okay. So that's it, right? It was a cool show. Yeah, they show some cool things.
Is it animals, children,
It's
game
promising.
developers?
Xbox
Our mission
seems
here at Ninja
to
Theory
be on
is
the
to
right
craft
track.
life-changing art with game-changing tech.
Core to the vision of Ara is our philosophy of rule how you want to rule. Stay happy!
Creating an immersive experience like Avowed is anchored in the world we build.
You aren't just playing as Indy, you are Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones. I hope that catches up. You know, Indiana Jones. People start saying, "Wow, it's the new Indiana Jones game." That will be fine. Funny, right? Look, it's the new Indiana Jones. Okay, guys, thank you for watching with me, and we'll see you in the next time. Thanks for watching.